now talking about these policies, we wish were made easier. Then the government has come up with this new app. Can you educate us with about that app?
No, since Revant Reddy has come into the power, he has come up with various policy changes. The first policy change he has done is expansion of HMDA to till ORR.
Yes.
Which is very good for Hyderabad when you consider long-term perspective.
Yeah.
That's a first good initiative. I really appreciate the current government for doing it because it has been pending since long time. Unless until you grow the city, the real estate prices will not grow. People from outside will not come and invest in Hyderabad. Second thing is infrastructure side. Government is coming with Metro Phase 2.
Yes.
He's extending the metro to till AI City, the proposed future city. And also there are two other phases till Kokapet and till Patancheru, till airport they are extending. The metro definitely is a much needed thing in Hyderabad where the current government is talking to central government to initiate and get this started. The third one is the new concept cities like AI City and Future City. Future City definitely is like a gift city in Gujarat, but definitely it has got much better planning done to come up with this city. If it gets into reality, definitely that is going to be one of the biggest real estate project initiative by government, which would also help lot of surroundings areas to get appreciated. So future city, it's a net zero city. They are planning as a net zero city, which will have a commercial, residential, industrial and recreational zones. And AI city also part of this future city in development where they are coming up with AI city for in about 300 acres and giving it to AI related companies.
So
coming to the other policy side, Dharani has been there for the last 10 years for the agriculture land registrations and other related registration processes. Now that has been replaced by a new system called Bhubharati. So Dharani has been, because previous government, because of Dharani, so many farmers, so many people face some issues because of the technology change. A lot of bugs were there, a lot of issues were there, Then now the government has replaced with a new portal, fixing those issues which were there in Dharani.
Okay.
Definitely that's going to help, people who are facing problems with their lands or land related issues when it comes to technology part. Apart from this, there is a new initiative called Build Now portal.
Yes.
Build Now portal definitely is helpful for entire building permissions process. It's an integrated building permissions where they are integrating HMDA, DTCP, JHMC all together. Earlier, people used to file separate permissions for DTCP, GHMC or HMDA. They used to go their offices and the process was very tedious. It used to take 6 months to 9 months for any layout permission and sometimes 12 months for residential high-rise permissions. Now, because it's an AI-driven Build Now app, the permissions are going to become easier. The process is easier. Government is trying to get these the delays which have been happening they are trying to reduce the time for the permissions process, which definitely helps people, and also it helps for reduce corruption. There's definitely in real estate there is a lot of corruption at various stages. If you go as a layman and to do permissions process, it takes a lot of time as well as, so that definitely reduces the corruption part in the system. So Build Now is definitely a change maker in terms of building permissions. Even all builders are appreciating the system. Let us see moving forward. They just initiated with GHMC. Once it is integrated with HMDA as well as other building permissions, definitely, it's going to help people like us, people builders as well as people who wants to build their homes in Hyderabad.
As of now, is it in use?
It's already started as a pilot project and people already, I think they recently approved one high-rise tower within 1 day.
Oh, that's nice.
Using the portal,
Nice.
and it's in the test mode right now.
Okay.
So obviously, once it gets fully active, definitely.
And then it will be extremely user friendly.
Yes. Apart from this, there is another good initiative by Revenue Department of Telangana where they introduced similar system like passport system, slot system in registration process. They started in as a pilot. They started in about 20 sub-register offices, which they will extend it to other sub-register offices, which will actually reduce your waiting time for the registrations. Now there is no proper procedure. You just go there, use your document writer and get, you have to wait at registration office for hours to get the registration. Sometimes the portal doesn't work. Sometimes the challan system doesn't work. So a passport application type of process have been introduced. A slot system has been introduced. They initiated in about 20 SRO offices now, and they will extend it to other offices. These are very good initiatives from the government as policy changes. So I'm sure these all will help for real estate ecosystem to grow in Hyderabad.
Yeah, I think with this registration thing, I think it's going to help a lot of people.
True. It definitely helps because we go for registrations, right? We have to wait hours and hours to get our paper registered, and many times the software doesn't work. And also waiting is very difficult these days. Because we are all busy.
Yes.
And, slot system definitely helps.
Yes, it would surely help with, because sometimes the network is down, sometimes the whole software is down. It's very difficult with the registration. And I didn't know about this. I'm really very impressed with this whole registration.
The another policy change which government is trying to do is the agriculture land registration process. Already Karnataka and couple of states already implemented, where before purchasing itself, your land, whatever land that you are planning to purchase, will be geo tagged.
Okay.
And then only the registration process will happen, so that you will not have those boundary issues. Current system in Dharani, there is a 1 acre land that 20 people register. It will be, if you buy in a survey number called 126, if there are 50 buyers, it will be 126 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 50. And there is no land that belongs to you is enmarked. But when it comes to the new system, they are doing geotagging before the registration itself, so that you will not have any problem moving forward to, create, if you want to construct your boundary or boundaries, problems will not be there. Because in Telangana, there's so many land related issues that are going on when it comes to boundaries, when it comes to these things. Definitely that's another policy change, definitely helps new investors to buy lands without any issues. Now, if you want to go and buy an agriculture land, it's very difficult for you. But once the policy change happens, definitely it helps a lot of investors to go and purchase without any issues.
So now, keeping all these policies which are doing good, what would these policies be affected if the government again changes?
If the policy is good, no, the next government will not change.
Okay.
So
even
they
in
will
terms
improve
of
it.
real estate, if the government changes, what kind of changes can we expect? I don't know. Is it too early to...
See, earlier government never used to take inputs from people from industry, people from technology background. Now things have been changed last 5-10 years because of the digital transformation. So many things are happening. Lot of technology usage is used. If you see Build Now, it's a AI driven software. And even new government comes, they have to continue. Once you are used to one good system, it's very difficult to change the system. And when new government comes, obviously they will also, put efforts to make things easier for people. I don't think new government, any good policy, it's very difficult for people to change. So if you see, before Dharani happened, we used to do all manual registration. After Dharani came, yes, definitely Dharani was a very good software for registration processes and other applications. But because of some loopholes, Dharani got very bad name among
Right.
farmers and among uneducated people and all. But Dharani has resolved so many issues.
Okay.
But now I think because of new softwares and all, majority of those issues are getting solved now. But I'm sure when there is a technology, there will be issues also,
Yes,
bugs also.
yes.
But moving forward, government put more effort to clear these issues, clear these bugs, and use more technology to make entire real estate process transparent.
To make things easier again, do you think there can be any more policy changes or upgradations?
Yeah, use of technology, one thing which has transformed entire India, for example, UPI payments. When you
Yes.
see UPI payment, that has transformed entire India, how the business is done at lowest level.
Okay.
Even now, farmers, even roadside vendors, they have been using UPI. So the introduction of technology, usage of latest technologies like artificial intelligence, blockchain, and these will definitely help the system getting better and better. So definitely government should focus on adding more technology in the entire system processes
To make it easier.
make it easier for people like us.